So, Slayworld is a music collective that once had the underground scene in a chokehold, from creating new sounds, having a very cult-like fan base, and basically starting a whole new SoundCloud era. This collective does have a lot of history to it, so let's get into where Slayworld really started.
Slayworld soldier.
Going as far back as 2016, when Slay was actually created by a kid named Kane Carlson in Canada. When Slayworld started, the intentions were not about music, but it was about more skating and a clothing brand. Clips like what are in the background are from Kane's old YouTube channel where he used to post them. Goonie were really locking with Kane when Goonie found out that Kane really liked his music, and Kane would really send Goonie a lot of clothes. When Goonie and Kane locked in IRL, they were really just making beats together. But Goonie had two homies that he would bring around that went by the name of Isaiah TJ and Frank/Day, and these would be the next new members of Slayworld. Goonie would really just describe Slayworld to be, if you were one of Goonie's homies, you were basically Slayworld. But moving into 2018, there was a kid that was going up that went by the name of Can. And around this time in 2018, he would be in a beef with an artist that went by the name of Louis VD, or as we know him, Summers. This beef would take place because Can heard that Summers was stealing some of his beats, and Can would be very mad about it. And some months after this happened, Can would see that Summers dropped a song named Pack Runner Bitch. Can heard this song from Summers. He realized how much he actually liked his music without Summers actually stealing his beats. And Summers would tell Can that he would be in Houston, and Can was in Dallas at the time, so they both met up at the mall and worked things out. And a year after this, they were moving together on the north side of Houston. And in the mix of all this happening, Goonie had moved to Florida. And when Goonie moved to Florida, this would be the first time of him meeting up with Frank/Day.
The funniest shit, okay, so like, I don't know if you know who Frank/Day is and shit.
Oh, yeah, I know him.
First time I had went to Florida and linked up with him, right? We had this B&B, right? And one of our other homies, and his girlfriend at the time, she pulls up, and I guess like they was arguing, they was going through some argument. She pulls up with her brothers, like trying to press him. Like they trying to press him, like, come outside, bro. And I'm like, bro, who is these niggas? Like, who are y'all? Like, what are y'all doing here? Long story short, bro, I was like off Zans, bro. Like, and we all, it was me and Frank. This is the first time I met this nigga, bro. Like, and we go outside and we jumped the fuck out them niggas. Apparently we broke, like, it was a little nigga. He was like 16. I had to be like 17, 18 at the time. We broke his arm or some shit, bro.
Damn.
I don't even remember.
Summers and Can will also join Slayworld after they were frankly be coming out to Florida. Goonie, Hozizzy, Summers, and Can will all move in a house together in Orlando. There was also a Slayworld group chat that consisted of affiliates like Wyland, SSG Kobe, and Yeet. And there was Slayworld/Hellworld merch that would be sold, and it actually goes for a lot nowadays. And to be honest, if you actually were to buy or see any Slayworld merch, it's most definitely fake or you're getting scammed. And from here on, they would really just be kids having fun making music. Besides talking about all the funny moments they had and the follow Slayworld, let's get into the description of every member. And I'm going to be putting these people in the order that I ranked them, my favorite to least favorite. And the person that will be getting the first spot is Summers. At the time, Summers was really known for making unique music that went by the name of Plug and Beat. He didn't exactly create it, but he did do a lot of twists and turns, really push it, and made the best Plug and Beat music at the time. He will also drop a project that will be a blueprint to the underground and will also be a fan favorite that went by the name of Revived. My personal favorite Summers projects will be Bell World 2 and Nothing More, Nothing Less. Now, picking the next person on this list was kind of hard, and it was between Isaiah TJ or Autumn. And I was kind of low-key overthinking it, but the next person on this list is Autumn. Now, Autumn is another name widely known for pushing Plug and B also, and I didn't even mention, if you don't know what Plug and B is, it's basically plug beats with R&B vocals. Also getting his name from Summers because he started rapping after Summers, and the season Autumn comes after Summer. And also, Autumn's old covers, specifically the Parasite anime covers, are just so beautiful. To be honest, I could have put Autumn first because as of right now, he is low-key better than, actually not low-key, he is better than Summers right now. And also for the people that say Summers fell off or he's bad, like, y'all are genuinely stupid. People say he switched up his style too much and that his last album had no Plug and B, which was terrible. But as the saying is, you have to change in order to get better. Because for a lot of people, if Summers just kept dropping Plug and B projects or just Plug and B in general, people probably would have got bored out. But that's not me, because I can listen to Summers Plug and B all day. I don't remember if Autumn's getting ready to drop his album or if he's just previewing songs, but these new songs that he's previewed sound amazing. this spot was also hard to pick, and it was between Isaiah TG or Can, and with a bit of thinking, I realized I was overthinking, and the spot went to Isaiah TG. Isaiah is really known for his dark and somber music and the emotions that are captured throughout his songs, or even singing and rapping on one track. And I'm not even lying when I say this, Wanna Be the GOAT is a song that I had on repeat for like 3 hours one day. Isaiah is not really that active on social media either, going from deleting his IG accounts and deleting his SoundCloud. And if Isaiah is active, he's either posting random stuff on his story or making music on IG Live. Now, the next person on this list is Can. Before Can actually joined Slayworld, he was a producer. And just a little bit after he joined Slayworld, he would put up a poll in his story and ask the fans if they wanted a song. He had made a song, dropped it, and the fans were liking it, so he just continued to keep making music. In 2021, Can's catalog is just something else, from So What, Fraction, Woke Up, and etc. And recently, Can actually quit music to go sell merch and stream. And if Aiden Ross actually signs Can to Kick, Can might actually never come back to making music. But if Can actually quits music, I'ma need him to feed us one more time with the song Cutter. Because I've been waiting for him to drop that ever since he went on live and previewed it, and from the looks of it, we're probably never gonna get it.
Yeah, no, I dare my brothers. My rats stand on each other. That nigga thought we was Tesla. We hit his ass with that cutter. I got rich like a mother.
Now, the next person on this list is Goonie. Before Goonie started making music, he was actually a producer. But later on in his career, he was switched to just full-time being an artist. He would basically just be rapping about anything, have a slower flow, and most of his hits are just plug and B songs. But if y'all can, I'm not joking, actually put me onto some Goonie because I have not listened to too much of his music. Now, the next person on the list is Frank Slashdey. Not too much about him is known on the internet besides that he's very versatile, rapping on R&B, plug and B, and just normal plug beats. People like Indo and Alexander Prey are mostly known as producers, and not much is known about them. And as time went on, they would just drift apart, and Slayworld will no longer be a thing anymore. They will all be getting bigger and doing their own thing. Besides the Summers Gabby situation, which is probably the most popular beef out of everything, accusations will be brought up towards certain members and etc. And the founder of Slayworld, Kane Carlson, actually passed away on July 25th of 2022. I'm sending my condolences out. RIP Kane, the founder of Slayworld, and that was the end of the rise and fall of Slayworld.